more things that we need to discuss, so we spent a lot of time today, talking about some other things. But I always see the medical guys at the end of the practice and things like that. So tomorrow I'll know more, but I don't know anything today as far as him being out longer or anything like that.
You say he hasn't had a setback?
No one's told me that he's had a setback. No. So I think if he had maybe they would have told me. So I'm assuming that that's not the case.
What just was the message to the team today after you reviewed the game?
I think the big thing for us is that first of all we've got to do a better job of just overall. The way we're playing and what we're doing. I've got to do a better job of the consistency of the rotations and things like that. I think that's tough on a guy. Some nights he plays, some nights he doesn't. So we're definitely going to have to shorten the rotation and be consistent in what we're doing there. And then we just got to. Last night was a game where we didn't make shots, and you think about the fact that team for most of the game was under 40% shooting, and then the last quarter it got away from us a little bit, but on our end of the floor, we had a lot of shots that are very makeable shots. Like I said, we take 27 shots right at the basket. We can't get it in the basket. Those are the kind of things that put you in harm's way. You got to be able to score the basketball. I thought defensively we would have been fine last night. I thought, obviously Luka played great. But other than that, I thought we did a pretty good job on everyone else, and we just couldn't get the ball in the basket.
How hard is it to find consistency in rotations when it seems like every other day somebody else is out, somebody else is in? I know
that's the tough part. Yeah, it's not an excuse, and that's the tough part as far as trying to establish consistency in your rotations and minutes played. Simply because the availability becomes a key point in all of this stuff, and so we've got to have the guys available so we can get that established. But so far, we've got guys out. We've got guys out a couple of games. Just things have happened, or obviously some personal things that you can't do anything about, regardless of what. But at some stage we have to get to the point where everyone has a good feeling as to I'm going in, I'm going to play these minutes. Obviously it changes when somebody's going great or there's foul trouble, but we just got to get to that point.
Coach, you've talked about how you wanted the team maybe to get to the line a little bit more. You'd like to see a little bit more free throw attempts a game. What do you think they need to do in order to achieve that goal?
Well, we got to get to the back. If you're going to, the teams that shoot the most foul shots are the teams that are in the paint and attacking the basket more. So we've got to do a better job of attacking the basket. Or if we're going to attack and they're not going to, and they're going to have their entire defense in there, then we've got to make sure that we're kicking out for three-point shots. But we have to try to get to the line more. We've had several games where one player shot more free throws than our team, and it almost happened last night. With Luka, I think he shot, 13 foul shots and we shot 15 or something. So we just got to do a better job with that, of getting to the basket.
And I know you've always loved the idea of giving your guys freedom, allowing them to kind of decide what's going on. But do you think with this particular group, it requires a little more of a hands-on approach, or maybe get more involved just to get them in the right direction?
I think especially at the end, we're just going to have to we have to be a little more organized at the end of games, in the game situations. I think that we're not going to be able to have so much freedom that, we're going to have to be in an organized situation where we have 3 or 4 things that we can go to at the end, and it's just not the team right now that you can give that kind of freedom to.
Do you expect to have Kenrich or Derek tomorrow?
I don't know on either one of them. I'll check and see on that. Obviously Kendrick, is a proud daddy now, so that's why he missed. But knowing him the way I do, he'll probably try to be back. Derek, I don't know. I don't have any information on him right now from the standpoint of when he'll be back.
You have a message, I guess, for fans who were so excited coming into this season. There was so much, and now, I can't imagine it could have gone a lot worse as far as what you guys have done.
Yeah, and that's tough. The thing that's been, amazing to me is that there's been so many people that stop you on the street and said, hey, look, we're still behind you. we know about the injuries, we know about Zion. We're still optimistic that everything's going to be great. That's the kind of attitude I like for them to have. It's tough to do, you know. I mean, it was, you know, everybody. It was so promising coming in, and you know the injuries again. I don't know what it is about, you know, this team, but we seem to have injuries at the most inopportune time. So I just think that if they hang in and they hang in with us, you know, eventually we'll be healthy, and when we're healthy, you know, that's what happened a couple of years back. We got everybody healthy, and we played great basketball. So I just think if we can get everybody healthy, the same thing can happen.
Thanks, Alvin.
snap out of it. You know, it starts with defense first. You know, we're letting guys score too many points too easy, and then hopefully we get in transition more. You know, I feel like that's what we're best at, and get some more easy buckets and go from there.
Lonzo, you came in yesterday shooting really well from three-point range, 36%, I think, or something like that. Do you feel like yesterday was just a complete aberration? You're just going to have those type of games?
I mean, I wasn't even mad at the shots yesterday, honestly. I felt a lot of them, you know, went in and out, which is unfortunate, but I don't think I took, you know, bad shots. I don't think they were bad misses. You know, sometimes they just don't fall.
You know, I know the three is going in for you this year. It's improved, but is there any thought or any conversations about, you know, getting inside just a little bit more and a little more balance?
I mean, yes. You know, I got to go to the rim more, you know, and create, you know, not only for myself, but for my teammates. Like I said, I think defense will help that a lot. You know, getting the ball off the rim and taking it like that. You know, that's why I thrive at the most. So, you know, hopefully we get more stops.
I guess how you feel just about overall finding your place in this offense? I know it's been in and out the lineup with the injuries, starting lineup, bench. I guess where are you at right now? Just your overall comfort.
Not only myself, I think the whole team, we're still trying to figure it out. Like I said, we still have a lot of things going on as far as rotation-wise and, you know, different plays that we're trying to figure out what can work down the stretch. And, I mean, it's going to take time. You know, it's a new team, a lot of new guys. For me, like I said, I need to push the ball more, do what I can to get my teammates better shots, easier shots, and go from there.
How much does it hurt trying to find that consistency when guys have been in and out of the lineup, injuries?
Yeah, I mean, we just haven't had a full team yet. You know, like I said, man, also have a lot of new guys. So I know I'm new, you know, B.I., J. Hart, JJ, you know, a bunch of guys new. So it's about coming together. Like I said, defense is, you know, you don't need a lot of skill to play defense. You don't need to really be together too much. I mean, it's just you stick to the scheme and go from there. So that's what we need to change.
And Lonzo, having this open system the way Alvin likes it, where he gives basically freedom to all you guys, with those injuries, how hard has it been? Has that been like, I guess, an additional factor in trying to get, you know, some semblance of continuity out there on the court?
Yeah, I mean, it's just about building chemistry. I mean, you only can do so much in practice. You know, the game reps, you know, is where it's going to come. Like I said, it's a long year. We still got time to turn around.
And you mentioned the defense. I guess what do you think is the biggest issue right now you guys have to fix on that end?
I mean, it starts with myself. You know, I know me and Drew, you know, looked at to pick up the ball and force guys into, you know, making mistakes, and I'm not doing my job on that end.
Appreciate it.